A lot of fear-mongering and misinformation that's out there. No changes are going to happen to any of those programs that are going on. You know, the issue is, should tax money go to Washington, have them take their big cuts of it as part of their bureaucracy just to send that money back? The money would be better served if it was just block granted or sent back to the states. That would free up more money, so there'd actually be more dollars going into these programs. It would give states the ability to design plans that are best for their students as opposed to a one-size-fits-all from Washington. And ultimately, by again bringing more money back, it's going to give districts either more money to fund programs or hopefully help give some property tax relief for people who are struggling because of the high cost of property taxes with funding schools. Well, I think the main thing they're trying to get around is, you know, the Department of Education in Washington has over 4,000 employees, huge overhead, offices. The overhead, the amount of money that's spent on overhead as opposed to money going to serve actually students is dramatic. And so they're saying, why have another layer of government send that money back to the states? So it actually means that states and communities, districts are going to get more money than they got before, plus not have to go through all the paperwork and the bureaucracy of dealing with the federal government. So it's going to be easier for school districts, easier for states to be able to administer programs, as well as it's going to free up more dollars that are now just going for overhead and administration. It's going to free up those dollars that can actually go into the classroom and help students. No one should be concerned about these kinds of programs unless for some reason the state or the local school district chose not to serve the students, which would be a big mistake. The main goal of this whole process is to eliminate another layer of government that's filled with 4,000 employees, lots of bureaucracy, delays in time, and with sending money to Washington and getting a little bit of it back. Why not keep the money in the states where more money can go into the classrooms, so all these programs that are being funded can continue and actually more dollars can go into those programs. Absolutely not about cutting programs. This is about freeing up more dollars to go into those programs that are now going to the huge cost of administration and for this whole layer of government. And the time it takes to fill out reports, sending them to Washington, and have that whole layer of bureaucracy, 4,000 plus employees, having to go through all that just to send it back to the local school districts who still have to go through it themselves. So why not cut out the middleman, keep the money in the local school districts where they can be serving students in the classroom as opposed to bureaucracy.